Alright, so these are the revised earrings. I've already done the medium spider free standalone without the loop on it, and the large spider, and these are the earrings stitching out right now. And once again, I apologize for any inconvenience or grief that it caused some people. I've had other people tell me they love the spiders, they stitched out great, so it could be certain formats or machines that didn't like the file, but I have revised it, and the large and the medium stitched out beautifully, and I don't expect anything different from the earrings, but I am stitching them and want y'all to see how they stitch. I've already sent messages through Etsy to everyone that's purchased these freestanding lace spiders, earrings, and spider, gift tag, pendant, ornament, whatever you want to call it when it has the loop on it and it's larger than an earring. So everyone's been notified to re-download and don't stitch in case your machine is not able to stitch the head part. Like I said, some people have said it stitched great, and I've only had a couple of reports from people that, and literally 2 reports from people that had problems stitching it. So I strive to give you a good product, something that stitches out nice, and I feel really bad that some of you have had issues. Alright, so I'm just going to let this stitch, or I'll tell you what. Yeah, I'm just going to let this stitch so that there's no ambiguity, no question about how they stitch. So in each of my postings, my items for sale, I give you a link to a stitch out, and most everything I let you see it stitching out. So there's no question. This was one of the first ones that I posted and did not have the actual stitch out posted. So I apologize for that. This takes 22 minutes to stitch this set of earrings. So it's about the same length of time that it takes the large ones. I guess because there's 2 earrings and not just one larger earring. One larger design, sorry. And here again, when these are when you wash the water-soluble stabilizer out of them, you can shape the legs before you put your hardware on. Shape the legs so that the bottom part of the leg kind of bends in and looks like it's crawling up your neck when you have your earrings on. So I'm leaving the posting up until I get these designs done, and they will go up in the same same zip file. It won't say revised on it because I don't want to do anything that's going to mess up you being able to re-download. And if you have problems re-downloading, just let me know. I can email them to you. If you're on my Facebook group, just send me a message in Messenger, and I can attach them to the messenger post, and you can get the files that way if you have problems downloading them from Etsy, re-downloading them if you've already purchased it. So if you purchase after the file's been uploaded, it will have the new designs in it, and you won't have to worry about it. So today is the 28th. I won't be able to get them posted until probably tomorrow. I have an appointment this afternoon, and I'm pressing my time here to get all these stitched out and converted. If I can get them converted and reposted this evening, you'll get a message from me through Etsy that the file is ready to be re-downloaded. And it's 11:33 Central Standard Time. Okay. Alright, so it's going to go over and do the other earring, and I'm not going to record that. So I will be back when it's finished and we're getting ready to do the orange on his legs. Alright, I trimmed the tails from stitching the legs. There was 2 little places I had to trim, one on each leg. And now it's doing the knees. So it's going to stop and jump over and do the other side, and I'm not going to make you watch that. Alright, so it's finished. I trimmed a tail here and a tail here at the beginning and at the end because it does one continual stitch. So let me change bobbin threads. I'll be right back. Alright, so it's stitching the body, and I'm probably going to have to change threads. I've got 4 black partial bobbins here, so I'm just going to let this stitch until it tells me I'm out of bobbin thread. Goes. Hang on. Alright, so I trimmed that tail and I put another one in, and it's probably going to tell me. So on the Solaris I can do a couple of needle downs to get it going so it ties a knot that doesn't come loose. And it's probably going to stop because there's not much in that one either. And I trimmed the thread from having to stop. I'll be lucky if it gets around this doing the satin stitch. Alright, so it's doing the head. So this was the part that was supposedly the problem. And no problem there. Now it's doing the satin stitch around the head to hold all the threads together. So that did good. I'm going to change my bobbin threads. Alright, so I had one more little bit left on the thread. I don't know how much, if there's enough to get this body. Keep my fingers crossed. Now, you could stitch these and not put the loop in it, just skip the loop. It's the very last thing to stitch after the diamond, and it is a different color, so it's a separate color stop. Here we go again. Alright, so I wound another bobbin, and it is stitching the satin stitch around the body. So what I was saying is you could not stitch the loop that goes right here, and you could use these as baby spiders and shape their legs and lay them around for your Halloween decorations. This is stitching out really well. Getting ready to do the satin stitching around the head. And I don't see any issues there at all. Alright, now I got to put the orange in. Alright, I've trimmed the black from doing the body and the head, the thread tails on the back. I've put in my orange bobbin, and now to do the diamond on the back and the loop. So the loops are a different color stop. So if you want to change back to black, you can. I'm just doing mine in orange. And sorry, I'm holding my phone to get this last little bit. Alright, so now the very last color is the loops. I'm just leaving in my orange and gonna stitch the loops in orange. Alright. And there they are. And I just have to trim these threads. Let me let that. So I'm gonna have to trim this thread and that one right there. And there they are. All right, thank you for spending time with me. I appreciate it. And like I said, you're going to have one pair a file with 2 pair, a file with a medium spider with no loop, a file with a large spider with no loop, a file with a medium spider with a loop, and a file with a large spider with a loop. And alright, so here's the little spider I just stitched, and I've washed him out. That's the back, that's the front. There's the back, here's the front. What I was saying is you could take him, while he's still damp, you can bend his little legs down. To make so he's not so flat. You can bend his legs, bend his little legs at those knuckles. As much as you want. Whoops. And there, hopefully you can see how his legs are turned up. See how his legs are turned up? You can bend that as much as you want. You might have to, while he's drying, you know, go back and bend him a little bit each time. And that way he doesn't look so flat. And there he is. You can even take and kind of do his body a little bit like that. Okay. So here's one I haven't bent the legs on. It's a little curled, but there's the one with the legs bent, you can see. And I see a thread right there from the loop that I didn't trim. So there they are. You got to put your hardware on it and off you go. Woo-hoo. So hopefully you can see how he stands up. He's not laying flat. I think I've bent this one more. But if I lay them upside down on their back, see how their little legs curl up? Alright, so this is the medium spider stitching. He's doing his little knuckles, as I call them. And then there'll be one that is as large as I can get him in the hoop. So this is the in-between size. Alright, I just finished trimming the tails on the back. I've already put my black bobbin in. And we're getting ready to stitch the body and the head. Spider takes about 20 minutes to stitch. He's just about, he'll be done. Because there will not be a loop on this one. I guess I could make one with a loop just in case you wanted to hang them somewhere. I'll put a loop on the medium one and have a separate file for one with the loop and one without the loop. on my Elissimo. It's a little bit noisier than the other machine, so it's doing the satin stitching around the edge. I'll be back. Alright, so it's getting ready to do the head. Doing the satin stitching, so he's just about done. And then now we got to do the diamond on his back. Alright, so that's my thread. Whoops, there it is right there. Hard to see it. Alright, hang on, let me change thread colors. Alright, so I've changed my orange to my orange bobbin and my orange thread. Let me get that thread. Hang on a minute. Alright. Let me get that thread before it gets covered up. Once again, this is the medium. And the large is just a little bit bigger. I just took and increased the size on the large. And like I said, he takes up as much as I can do on a 4x4 hoop. But he is bigger. And there we go. So there's the medium freestanding lace spider. Alright, so he's finished. The head did really well. Stitched the diamond on the back. And there he is on the back. Stitched out great. Let's go check the large. Okay, so before we do that, this once again is the medium, standalone. It doesn't have the loop, so I've included a medium with the loop in case you want to hang him somewhere. So hang on. Alright, so this is the large. So I am restitching all of these to make sure they're going to be fine. So I'll have a family of spiders for Halloween. And like I said, it really wasn't the legs, it was more the head. Come back to this one a little bit. He's just about, oh no, he's got 2 more legs to do. He takes 25 minutes to stitch. That's stitch time. So I will come back when we're getting closer to the body. Or, when we do the orange on his legs. Alright, I've changed my bobbin, trimmed my threads on the back, changed my top thread, and now it's stitching his knuckles, for lack of a better description. We have about 4 minutes stitch time left on large spider. And once again, it's 2 layers of water-soluble stabilizer. I'm using T-pins to hold the stabilizer secure because it's so much thinner than fabric. And I've enlarged the knuckles on this one. Okay, now I need to change my thread again and trim my tails. Alright, I've trimmed the tails, I've changed my top thread, and I'm getting ready to start, and we'll stitch the body. Alright, so I'm not going to have you watch the body because there wasn't an issue with it. Like I said, the only thing I've changed is the head, and I did increase the size of the knuckles. So I will be back in a minute. Alright, so we don't have long before we're ready to go to the orange. This is stitching the body, not yet to the head area. I think the reason that there was a problem with the earrings is because that head area is so small on the earrings. And I usually start with the large design and I shrink it down and go in and make adjustments. I still don't know what happened because my original earrings were fine. So at some point in time I must have clicked on something before I converted it and doubled one of the layers on the head and didn't realize it. And I've had a couple of people tell me that it just wouldn't stitch for them. So I'm getting ready to do the satin stitching around the body. I'll be right back. Alright, so the head has finished stitching and it is good. Let me turn this over. Yep, it's good. It didn't give me any issues. Let me change thread to stitch the diamond. So all is well with the freestanding lace spiders. Once again, this is the standalone spider, and there'll be a file. This is the large. This is as large as I can get him. And there'll be a file in there that has the loop on it in case you want to hang him somewhere. Don't forget to shape his legs, and thank you. And once again, I do apologize if any of you have had any issues. Thank you very much.